I don't know, maybe, are you going to talk about H2S? Okay, I'll wait.
Good evening. I'm Deborah Saxon with Cheyenne 9. Tonight we'd like to discuss the gas venting and the shallow groundwater well monitoring results. We want to provide an update of our understanding of the current situation. We're going to provide gas migration analysis, including the hydrogen sulfide issue currently experiencing. Provide an update of the sinkhole activities and analysis that we've been performing, and also the cavern and the dome stability. This is a picture of it's either ORW 1 or 2 well along just north of Highway 70. You can see the wellhead here, with the master valve, the choke, the flow recorder, the orifice plate. This is tied into the flare stack, which you can see here. This is, you probably noticed this, like I said, north of Highway 70 on the Duval property. So far, currently we're flowing 3 wells. Our ORWs 1 and 2, which is north of Highway 70, and the Texas brine relief well number 1. Our ORW 4 is shut in currently because it is silted up, and we're currently devising a plan to work over this well and remove the silt that's built up, and hopefully get that flowing again. ORW 3 on the Trish property is shut in. It is does not have gas accumulation at that location. We're basically using it as a monitoring point at this time. We've so we're flowing these 3 wells basically 15 to 60,000 cubic feet a day with a cumulative volume of 3.8 cubic feet. The pressures in the wells, ORWs 1 and 2, remain constant. We did have some issues in the beginning, getting these to stabilize, to continue to flow without flooding out. We have adjusted the chokes and are now able to keep the water down in the well and keep it flowing.
What's the pressure in the 1 and 2?
One holds a steady pressure about 15 psi. 2 holds a pressure 49 to 50 psi flowing pressure. Now that's dependent, of course, on the water level as well. That's why they're different. 1 has higher water level than 2 does.
And that's what we're trying to regulate, is the water levels in the wells, so that so we can flow the gas at a pressure that works. We have not seen any reduction at this point with what we've been flaring in the pressure or in the volume of gas that we're flaring. And this is a graph that shows the cumulative gas that's been flared from all the wells. This would include ORW4 when it was operating, Oxy 3A, Texas brines relief well number 1, and our ORWs 1 and 2. This shows the vent well locations as well as other monitoring points, including the bubble sites. You can see ORWs 1 and 2 in the red circles, 4 south of Highway 70, the Trish well, ORW 3. Those are, you can see those also surrounded by the shallow geoprobe well locations. that are currently in. This has not been updated with the new Texas brine wells. Oh, with not the geoprobes, but the, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
It doesn't include the Texas brine geoprobe wells yet. We'll continue to update this information. And then the Texas brine relief well number 1.
These 2 wells, folks, are 2 relief wells that have been ordered. They have not been installed yet, but I wanted you to know where they're going so you can kind of keep everything in context. So these 2 haven't been put in yet.
Next year, sometime.
All right, as we continue to evaluate and analyze the information that we've collected today, we recognize the need for additional expertise. We've added new members to our team to do so. Mentioned earlier, Itasca is here this evening to speak to you as well. Experts in rock mechanics and microseismicity. We also have Dr. Hartman, an indoor air toxicologist. We've added an exploration geologist to evaluate the potential reservoirs on the west side of the sinkhole in the dome. And we have salt cavern engineer and salt dome and cavern experts to assist with the overall stability analysis of the dome in the vicinity of Oxy 3 cavern. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Will Pettit with Itasca, and he's going to explain his role and what they've been working on with cavern stability in the collapse zone. Thank you.
Hi, as Deborah said, I'm Will Pettit. I'm the General Manager of Itasca in Minneapolis. I also have a technical background. I'm a geophysicist with microseismics specialization. I'm really working with LDNR and Shaw to really help you folks understand what happened to cavern number 3 and to also help you understand the status of the situation underground right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first introduce